Am I live now? Is it working? Somebody let me know. I have yet to figure out this streaming thing, so I'm new to this. I'm figuring it out. Alright, so I've got my diamond art kit. I've been doing some recording of me putting it together, so hopefully you can see it. I don't think I need to turn the light on for it. Should be okay. Alright, so I'm looking for C799. This one. Wanted to say hi to everybody. I'm super bored. I don't know how everybody else is doing sitting at home, but I am super bored. Alright, this is C799. Hopefully you guys can see this really well. If not, I can turn the light on. Let's check the flash. Do you want to check the flash? How's that? Better? Okay. Let's see. So hop on in, come and say hi. Let me know how your quarantining is going, your social distancing stuff. If you're doing anything interesting while at home, or if you're getting out of the house at all. These little diamond art kits are the coolest thing ever. Hopefully my chat shows up really well. Yeah, it's on live chat. Okay, cool. Mom was supposed to go live today too, but I've been messaging her and I haven't heard from her yet. So I don't know what she's up to. I tried to load StreamYard, but I can't figure it out yet. Oops. See. There's one right there. Flip over. These are fun to do if you have just, I don't know, nothing else to do. They're pretty neat looking when they're done. It's like a paint by number kind of thing. Alright, I got any more over here? Is that it? Flip over. Goodness. Am I still in the camera frame? Let's see. Hey, Michael. Oops. Michael. I don't think anybody can hear me back here. Flip over. $7.99. Can you share out my video and stuff? Yeah. On YouTube. Put it on Facebook. Tag Mom and all of them because she was supposed to be on StreamYard by now and I have not heard from her all day. It's 2 o'clock. So I don't know what she's up to. This is basically like decorating fly paper.
Did you already put it on Facebook?
No, I can't use my phone.
Oh, sorry.
I can't put it on Twitter either. I could do it through the computer, but then I'd have to click through all these screens, and I don't know how to do that from this screen. See? A lot of blue. I should have got one that had like, well, this was a gift, but I should get one that has like a lot of reds and yellows, and I think that would be cool. Share it out on Discord. Yeah, tag everybody. Hopefully it shows up on my page. I can flip over to Facebook real quick if I need to. Oh my gosh. Got any more C's? Anybody else see a C? Light blue. I'm not seeing any. If I come across... Oh, there's 4 right there. Right in the middle. Oh my goodness. Pick it up. Right there. I think that's pretty much it right there for the C's. I'm not seeing anymore. Alright, I have a lot of O's. So let me figure out what color O is. Fupa Fabulous. Hi honey, how are you? I'm doing a diamond art kit. It's one of these, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a, let me hold it up this way. That way you can see. Where is my camera? It's a little dragon. See, it's got its like wings there, and that's its head. It's a little dragon. He's so cute. It is relaxing, and I'm like super bored right now, and my mom was supposed to come on and do StreamYard. I've messaged, I haven't heard from her. I have no clue where she is. So I don't know. It's whatevs. Figured I'd come on here and at least entertain myself and hopefully everybody else. Alright, the letter O is number 3848. 3846. Huh, I'll learn to read eventually. So how have you been, Miss Fupa? Haven't heard from you in a little while. 3846. I think it would be thin enough to fit in a frame. The thing is I'd have to get a frame that would fit it. It's paper thin. It's basically like, what it sticks to is, it's like a flypaper sort of glue, almost. So I would have to cut it down, and then I'd have to put it in, but this is kind of a, it's pretty big. If that makes sense. Let me hold it up this way so you can kind of see it. I've got it folded over so it doesn't hang off the side of the table here. Ready? Ooh, I just spilled that all over the place. Fabulous. Now look at me being fabulous. The boys are all playing video games. Even Michael's in the front room playing video games. I have like nothing to do and nobody to talk to, and I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. That's entertainment. Is the flash too much or is that fine? On the art. Right, now I'm doing O. O is a light blue. And I would share out this live stream, but my phone is currently the one being used to record this bottom half of the table. Aww, you're so awesome. I wish I could do bread baking. I wish I could do anything for the neighborhood. We have one sick person in the neighborhood we're trying to avoid because we don't know what their test is that's come back. They've been tested. And most of the stores are empty. So it's not like I can go out and be like, yeah, I'll go pick you up some toilet paper or whatever. I'm not entirely understanding the whole toilet paper epidemic thing, but I mean, I'd like to be more helpful than sitting around on my tuchus doing absolutely nothing. How am I looking? Can you tell a difference that you can tell I've lost 40 pounds? I talked to Mukbang. He basically, he apologized and everything. It was real sweet of him to contact me. Where? Oh, there's an O. Ooh. It's hard to tell if it's an O or a D sometimes. I think the D's are white and the O's are black. Lots of O. This is so super easy. Like, I don't know why everybody doesn't do these. This sure beats like knitting or something, because knitting I get really frustrated. Can't do it. It does. It feels incredible to lose the weight. And Michael's on his little weight loss journey too. He's down 11 pounds so far in 2 weeks, which will slow down soon because that's usually how it is. You have like a quick drop and then it slows down. But yeah, I feel like, I mean, I can walk better, I'm breathing better, you know, I'm just doing so much better. I feel better. And I'm not to my goal yet. I still have another 60 pounds to go. How's your doggies doing? Are they enjoying all the extra time with people at home? I bet they're driving you nuts by now. Oh, I used to do all of that. Well, I didn't make quilts. I was really bad at knitting and all that needlework and stuff. I lose count, and then when I go to put it down and pick it up later on, I have no clue what I'm doing. After that, it's like my memory is so short term, it's not even funny. But cross stitching, I liked to do for a while. I haven't done that, and I'd have to probably relearn it right about now. I think cross stitching is so pretty when the stuff gets done. I like latchwork rugs and stuff. I used to do those. I have a Marvin the Martian one I did. It's in the garage or shed. We don't have a garage. It's in the shed. And that took like months to do. Like for me, it just takes forever. Aww. I know a lot of people like their dogs and stuff. They're not used to being home all the time, so their animals are acting differently. They're just like, oh my gosh, you're here every day. How do I act now? I don't have that issue. Yes, I love latch hook. Latch hook takes forever though, and then your fingers are hurting really bad because you have to constantly, it's like tying a knot with all the the yarn. Repeated knots. And that's funny how something so beautiful, like the end product is so beautiful, but it's so simple. I mean, you're literally just tying knots, or you're hooking a string in a circle. You know, it's that's crazy how simple it is, but how painstaking it is and how beautiful it turns out. And Toko's the one that barks all the time, isn't it? Whenever you're live. I think it's hilarious when you're talking and then one of them barks over you and you're like, yes, I'm live. Would you like to say something? Your dogs are so cute. I have gotten rid of most of my animals. I am down to about a dozen snakes and the 2 baby turtles, which are over on the other side of the room over there. No other animals. For right now, anyway. Aww. Your fur babies are the cutest. Have you been able to get out and still, you know, get some fresh air and stuff? I'd hate for people to be cooped up. I've gotten out like once. I've been stuck in the house for like a week now. Aww, he demands your attention, Fupas. He loves you. Sort of. I mean, I don't know if I told you what happened with the puppy, Dobby. I posted so many videos of his eating problems and his impacted baby teeth, and the vet kept, you know, holding, oh, he needs to gain weight, he needs to gain weight. And I'm like, I'm practically force feeding this dog. Like, I can't have him gain weight. He's not eating, you know? And he ended up, what he was doing was he would hold the food in his mouth and it would turn to mush, and he would basically swallow it all at once. And I had to end up mixing it with like wet food, and it didn't work. And it got to a point where he suffocated. He went to swallow a big mouthful of it and he choked, and I couldn't resuscitate him, and I rushed him to the vet, and he passed. And then after that, one of my snakes passed, and I flipped out. I was like, I cannot handle any more animals dying on me. I'm not in that kind of mind frame after losing my puppy like that to deal with this. So I rehomed the big turtle. I rehomed a couple snakes. I had already rehomed the iguanas, you know, and now I'm just down to the baby turtles that, you know, once they get a little bit bigger, I could probably rehome them. And my snakes that I only have to feed every 14 days. So they're not like high maintenance or anything. Like that was just the worst experience, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. It was horrible. And I spent a good month being upset over it. I know. And I see people with all their little doggies and their puppies, and I'm just like, I really wish I could have that experience, but I didn't even get to have that experience with my own puppy, and I didn't get to enjoy him because I was too busy worrying if he was going to eat or not, and how much pain he was in with his teeth, and, you know, like, that's just the miserable experience all the way around. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'm just not meant to have a dog or something. I believe you. Okay, losing a dog is just... That's like losing a kid almost. Like, it like really ranks up there. depending on how close you are with your pets. Hi, overcoming obstacles. How are you? I am super bored. How are you handling this self-isolation stuff? The coronavirus. Anybody you know sick? It is really hitting this area now. I'm in Virginia, and a neighboring county over here has like the third highest outbreak so far. And it's slowly eking its way over here. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I'm one of those people, like, if somebody is sick around me, they don't even have to touch me or anything. They could, like, look at me from a distance of, like, 20 feet and I would get sick from them. That's my luck. I get sick like crazy. And my problem is I've got young kids and, you know, custody issues and stuff. Like, the kids are going back and forth. And they're in contact with so many people, and I don't know what to do about it because either it becomes a legal issue and it's a knockdown, drag out argument, or somebody's going to end up sick and it's not going to be pretty. That's my main concern right now with this social isolation stuff is the kids issue. Oh my gosh, I didn't get that right on the dot there where it's supposed to go. Gail Crabtree. Why are you on your other account? Silly. I tried to get Mom on here, and I've messaged her a couple times today. I even made, like, this cutesy little, I don't know, describe it like a thumbnail or whatever. It's like two computers and a tablet or something like that, like a laptop and a desktop and a tablet on a table. And, like, her picture is in the computer, like, she's like this, and I'm, like, in the little laptop image, and it's like chat with us kind of thing. I thought it was the cutest thing, and I was so eager to use it, and I haven't heard from her all day. I don't know if she's caught up with church stuff or lunch stuff, or I don't know what she's up to. Because I told her I wanted to do live streaming today, and she knows how to do StreamYard. I don't. I'm on OBS right now just so that I can show off my diamond art, which I think is the coolest thing ever. So, is this like another YouTube channel you have, Gail, or? It is cute. It was a cute picture. I could probably show you the picture. Hold on. Let's see if I can pull up the picture. I don't want to fling these little... They're not diamonds, per se. They're just little beads that shimmer. Let me see if I can pull up the picture. Add. Image. Okay. Browse. Downloads. This one. Open. Click OK. Okay. Let me know if you guys can see that. This is the thumbnail that I made for us to do like a chat thing. Me and Mom, or Mom and I, proper English. Don't have any. Is it cute or not? It won't. Why not? Remove image. Yes, I would love to remove the image. Thank you. I like to see my pretty face. I have two accounts. They're very, very different. So one is like your travel thing. Should I add the other one? I don't know. There, it'll refresh itself in a second. I think for me it's like on a severe lag or something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why OBS wouldn't run on your computer. I had to do an update on it. And now it's just got all the buttons in random places. I have to refamiliarize myself. Ooh, one is encouragement. Like in general encouragement, or more of a spiritual or mental health, physical health kind of stuff? I like encouragement channels. That's why I watch Angie in real life, because she does the spiritual encouragements. I mean, she'll preach to you on her live streams, and so especially on Sundays, which she didn't go live this morning that I didn't see. So I kind of missed out on my Angie this morning. Missed out on like everybody this morning. Like nobody's messaging or seems to be online or anything. I think they all got tired of talking to each other over a computer. That makes sense. I'm not sure what. Mine's at 64-bit. I had to download OBS 25.0.1 64-bit Windows is what it says at the top of my OBS Studios. Uh-oh. Go back up there. It fell over. I wish I could zoom in better with these little beads. I like how these things shimmer for pieces of plastic. That's all they are, is plastic. Aw, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add you. I don't know if I can do that on... Let's see. Click. Ooh, I can add you as moderator. Nope. I'm gonna have to go through chat later and then add you. Oh, I don't have any moderators. I'm bearing. This is my first live stream on this channel. I used to go live all the time on the other channel. Don't entirely miss it. My throat is sore. So how have you been keeping busy during quarantine? I have been doing food prep and obsessing over watching Netflix and my DVR recordings. I am all about like my 600-pound life. Mama June episodes are starting to show now again. I love that show. 90 Day Fiancé, Married at First Sight. I'm all about like those crazy dramas. Ugh, stop clicking on stuff. There we go. Oh. Stick. Yeah, I've had a sore throat all day today. I don't know if it's allergy related though. I barely sneeze. I haven't had a cough. My chest has been hurting a little bit. But I also have like issues there to begin with. And that could be anything from like the caffeine that I drink to, you know, whatever. You never know. But yeah, my throat is dry. It's sore. Be cool if we can get Mom to go live. I wouldn't mind doing learning how to do StreamYard and stuff like that, and having people all together in a chat. We could do some social distance chatting. Oops, that is way off center. I hate when it doesn't stick. It's like the little putty stuff they give you that goes in there that it's supposed to stick to. It just gets crammed up in there. Right? I don't think I would ever wish allergies on anybody. My 11-year-old has allergies. He's yet to cough or sneeze or anything, so I'm in shock that the pollen is not affecting him yet. But he is more of a homebody, so he hasn't been out a whole lot. To be fair. Yeah, I hope it's allergies too. Or dehydration. It could be any of that. Oh my gosh, flip over. Oh no, it's stuck. These little beads are so hard to keep control of. And all I'm hearing is like people on their four-wheelers going up and down the street. It's kind of annoying, actually. And our neighbors had like this little block party last night. So they're not paying attention to the stay-at-home and 6-foot distance and less than 10 people and but it's not a legal order yet, the stay-at-home order over here. Our governor is actually arguing. He's like, well, I say it in my speeches and I, tell people to do this, blah, blah, blah. I don't need to write it as an order. But, like, all the other states have it as an order. Well, you can't enforce it by law unless you write it down. Sorry, dude. People are gonna be stupid. I do too. I drink a lot of water too, so I don't even know how it would be dehydration. I wonder how quickly I'm gonna be able to get this done. Like, I've been working on this for maybe an hour. I've got like this whole top corner almost. Ooh. Do you have any more O's? Oh, I don't want to pull this back too far. I don't know if this stuff dries out either. This is the first one I've ever done. Ugh. Let's just drop it, shall we? Totally. I think that's cool you have 2 channels, and they're 2 very separate things. I didn't know you had 2, though. I'm gonna have to add the second one. Most definitely. Oh my gosh, come on now. This thing can get kind of frustrating sometimes. No lie. Coolness. Oh, somebody's messaging me. Somebody's messaging me. Let's see if it's Mom. Hold on, let me flip over. Oh, it is. She's fishing. She's out fishing. I'm legit not joking. She just messaged and said she's out fishing. Seriously? Seriously? Wish I could be out fishing, doing something other than sitting here. Tennessee has an order. We're staying at home more than... Yeah. We've been staying at home. What I'm really worried about is, like I said, the boys. Because I don't know what to do with them going back and forth between households. Because they usually go to, like, their grandmother's house on their dad's days. Because dad's not around on his days. And grandma has reoccurring cancer, and great grandma lives there, and she's on an oxygen tank. And I'm just like, if anybody over there gets sick, like even remotely, that's just not going to go well at all. Oh, I bet she is. My project, when it's finished, it's going to be really hard to... Actually, let me look up the picture for you, because the image on here is very pixelated, so it's hard to see. Let me look up the image and... This one. Oops. It's not exactly the same. I mean, that's the general concept of it. So let me add view display capture. Okay. Scroll it over. And I don't know, I can't blow up this image any more than it already is. So hopefully you can see that, but that's the dragon. It's not going to be that detailed with the pattern here and stuff. It's just going to be white here, and it's just going to be like a really dark blue or a black here kind of thing. But that's what it's supposed to look like. So, I don't know how they get more detailed images than that. They have a whole thing, like all of these really cool diamond arts that you can do. I think they're amazing. But mine is the dragon with the wings like that. Remove. Yes. Yeah, I'm hoping the kids will stay well, or at least, you know, they don't become like carriers or something and get somebody else sick kind of thing. I think I'm done with the O's. I don't want to go too far down. What's next? G. I have a couple G's. 820. 820. Right there. Ooh, that's a pretty dark blue. It's like a midnight blue. And I've got like these little snack size Ziploc baggies that I'm putting the beads in, or whatever they are. Helps me keep control of them. Because I'm clever. Alright, so G. That's a light color. Why is there a light colored one with all the others? I'm not sure what color that is. G. So it's basically, this is like a paint by number kind of thing. Super easy. When it wants to go where it's supposed to go. There it goes. So yeah, Mom's fishing. I'm at home doing diamond art. Sticking to my diet as much as possible. Which is really hard to do because I dropped like 1.5 pounds 3 days ago, and I'm back up like 0.6 or whatever. I have no clue what's going on, but whatever. It happens. Oh, that's a really good idea. I have plenty of those, unfortunately. I probably need to go by the pharmacy when, they allow people to actually, other than just come pick up their stuff, um, to drop off bottles and prescriptions I don't use anymore and whatnot. Gee. Get on there. She went fishing. It's like, I could have sworn yesterday she was like, yeah, I'll be home at 11. I use StreamYard. Maybe I misheard. It's whatevs. It is. It's very shimmery. Actually, let me turn off the flash on the camera. Like when the light hits it, it really kind of, all the colors pop. A lot of people have messaged me about my weight loss. Like, I even get people in my like keto groups on Facebook and stuff. I've had a couple of people just like randomly messaging me and adding me from the keto groups, which I'm not usually somebody that adds random people on Facebook. But I've added a couple people, and they're just like, how do you do your macros? What would be this for my weight and height? And how do you curb cravings? Just basically, how do you do this kind of guidance? And I've had people message me on Instagram because I post my pictures there. And I've had a bunch of people leave comments and stuff on my videos. My videos are getting like really good views for somebody that's such a small channel like me. Like one of my weight loss videos has like 40 views. Like that's crazy. But I have kind of used it as, I'm still learning. It's still a platform for me to learn nutrition and stuff. Nobody's really sat down and like talked it all through with me. Even my doctors, which is pretty pathetic. But I'm using it as kind of like, I don't know. It's like an educational thing for me. Like the more I learn, the more I can kind of give advice to somebody like, well, I heard that, this and this. Of course, look it up yourself just in case. I don't want to be like but I've been on YouTube and I've added smaller channels. Like there's like a couple of them that are even, they have like 9 subscribers, and they're doing their weight loss journeys and they get like 2 views on their videos, and I make it a point to always thumbs up their video no matter what. I make it a point to leave some sort of comment relating to their journey and some words of encouragement as much as possible, because they're putting themselves out there. They don't have a lot of viewers. They're really starting off, and that's when they need the most support, I think. And I feel like I've become that kind of person, like the supportive one that is like, hey, I'm here if you need to message me, I never had that. I still don't have that. I have nobody that I can message or anything and ask for advice or anything like that. I've been doing all of this on my own, helping as many people out as I can and supporting as many people as I can. I think that's important. Gee. And Michael's doing good with his weight loss. I've actually been editing his video for weigh-in Wednesday because Saturdays are his weigh-in days, Tuesdays are mine. And he is down 11 something pounds, week 2, something like that. You'll have to watch the video. It's only going to be like a minute long. It's not going to be too bad. He's still getting in the habit of taking pictures of his food and logging his food, and he has not been eating as much as he should. He doesn't fulfill his macros like he should. So it really worries me that his body is going to be like, I'm super starving one day. Let's eat everything in sight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd really like to try to prevent that. I don't want him backpedaling and then getting upset over it or anything like that. Because I know if I go like more than one day and I haven't fulfilled like my calories or something, or at least, gotten enough protein for 2-3 days, then I'm just like, I have to eat everything in sight. From Been There, Done That group. Plus, you've been very calm and a compassionate persona. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, starting off my journey, I don't think I was very calm and whatever. I think I was more scatterbrained and scared and concerned and worried that I would mess up and then make a public embarrassment out of myself or something. I don't know. Come on here and lose like 5 pounds and gain it back the next day. I don't know. That's what I was afraid of. It does take a while for the habit, and he's lived his whole life like that, like, kind of yo-yo dieting, in my opinion. He's always been the bigger boy, not excessively though. He's always just had a little pudge, which makes him adorable. But he did thin out when he went into the army. They put him on a very, like, the army. You're gonna eat chicken and rice forever and exercise 20 hours a day. Like, it's excessive, and that's not something that's going to stick as a healthy diet. So he's literally, he's in the same boat I am. He's learning how to diet in a healthy way, and I've been trying to guide him in it, and I know I'm probably frustrating the mess out of him over it, and I'm just like, no, you have to eat more. No, you need to do this. No, you need to eat now, not later. I'm probably really annoying, but, it's out of concern. But I'm sure he'll lose the 50 pounds really fast. His goal is just 50. I've got 60 more to go. 60 to 70, depending on where I want to... I'm stuck to the paper. Where I want to stop at with my weight. I wish I could get out and go walking. That would be great. But last time we went walking was, we went on the boardwalk and there were people out there. And there was like a van pulled up with like kids and stuff and McDonald's, and they were eating at the picnic table. I'm like, guys, you do realize that, there's a virus going around that could kill you, and you're just having McDonald's at the park. Like, seriously? No concern. Hi, Zane Zane. I'm doing my diamond art and talking to all my friends. As dark as these beads are, I can't even tell if they're flipped over half the time. It's a very flat color.
What are you trying to make?
It's a dragon. Do you want to see? It's supposed to look like that without all the extra like detail, and it's a dragon. So I'm doing the swing right now. Yeah, it looks neat. Oops. I'll pull my live stream back up so I can actually see it. I can't walk around the neighborhood. For one main reason, I'm at the bottom of 3 hills. Like, I'm right here, and there's a hill going this way, and a hill going this way, and a hill going that way in front of me. And I can't go up and down hills with my back still being a problem, and they're still trying to figure out my arthritis meds and my muscle spasms and all that fun jazz with me going to the doctor so much in the past 2 months that I've been posting about. which is a huge pain because I would just like to just go out and go for a walk every now and then, you know? Like, why can't I just be normal? Normal's overrated. No such thing. I don't believe in it. It's like saying you believe in ghosts. That's why I try to go to like the river or the boardwalk or something, because it's a flat surface all the way around. There's no hills or anything like that. And they have like places I can sit in case I need to rest or I'm starting to have like a back spasm or anything like that. I can sit down. It's just safer, I think. Gee. I wonder if people do these and they forget what letter they're doing. That would be horrible. Yeah, normal doesn't exist anymore. Normal is an abnormal now. Doot. Gee. Hi, Zing Zing.
Hi, I'm gonna eat mac and cheese.
You're making mac and cheese. Awesome. Yeah, I'm all stocked up for this, for us just sitting in the house for a while. We have a restaurant actually that down the street. I made a video out of it. It'll post probably in a week. I've got so many videos. There's a restaurant down the street that's been selling their supplies because they're really not getting a whole lot of business. So they'll post on Facebook, we're selling 4 pounds of chicken and 5 pounds of beef and blah blah blah, and like people are legit ordering all of that stuff. Like I got a flat of eggs and some beef and chicken, and I got like 5 pounds of bacon or a pound of bacon or something like that. 5 pounds of bacon. My gosh, that would be way too much. I got like a pound of bacon from them. It was really cool. I told them that they were going to become the next convenience store if they kept it up. Yeah. I don't know if other people do it though, like when you're like paint by numbers or whatever. I'm like sitting here going G, G, G in my head. G, G. I don't know if people paint by number and they're like 3. I'm on 3. Where's the 3? There's a 3 there. It's blue. 3 is blue. Sure. I'm still babysitting too. I had to babysit Friday afternoon. So a lot of our kids are out though because they've either got like allergies or a cold or something going on. But their parents are, like, babysitting is an essential job. And their parents are, 2 of them I think work for like Amazon, and that's considered essential too because people need their stuff shipped to them, their medications and their food, and it's very important. I don't have a large freezer. Nope, nope, nope. It is not very big at all. So far it's storing everything I need it to store, but I would absolutely love to go and get like frozen veggies and stock up on that, but I have no space whatsoever for frozen veggies. I would love to have frozen veggies because I go through fresh veggies way too fast. And I don't know. I just feel like I would have more and it would last longer in the freezer. I used to have a standing freezer. One of the big ones that where the lid lifts up. And Mom, when I moved from Mom's house to here, year and a half ago, I couldn't take it with me because this house is so small, there was nowhere to put it. So she ended up having to sell it off because she had no use for it. It would have been great if she still ended up with it and I had space for it. I could definitely use it now. Maybe one day I'll go and get another one. I had that one. That one was used. I got that off like a Craigslist or whatever. It was only like $60 or something. It was like real cheap. Show. You'll need a freezer when they're teens. So far, Zane eats mostly macaroni and cheese and ramen. And, pretty much anything that I make. And Gavin is so super picky. He only seems to eat anything that comes out of a box. So far I'm pretty good on that, but I do have like, you know, those little square frozen pizzas that you can just kind of throw in the microwave if you don't know how to use an oven. I have a bunch of those stocked up for the boys, just in case. They don't really have anything else in the freezer yet. Zane is my meat eater. Gavin will do like ham, turkey, sometimes chicken, depending on how it's cooked. Like if you boil the chicken, it's probably too dry for him. Definitely bacon. They all do bacon. Maybe. That would be a good idea. Need more G's. Where's my G's? I sound like I'm rapping a song. I have no rhythm. Our neighbor does music. You can hear him sometimes doing his music. Goodness, 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 goodness. So many letters. It's hard to keep up with them all. I'm trying to use all these beads. I went and dumped out so many. That was smart. I have this random light colored bead. I don't even know what color it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, they definitely stockpile. Any more G's? There's a G up there. Boop. Try not to go too far down. I don't want to pull the this cover paper too far down. So like I said, I don't know if this sticky paper underneath dries out at all. You leave it exposed for too long or something. The wrapping crafter. I would need some rhythm first. I have zero rhythm. Be like, my name is Faye. I do crafting to make my day complete. Applause, applause, applause. That was terrible. Feel free to boo me. Boo. Alright, F. The color F. 796. 796. Ooh, shimmery. I like that one. Oh man. I want to go fishing. Hashtag bitter Sally. I'm gonna run out of snack baggies. F. Alright, let's pour some out. Some for my homies. Some for me. Alright. It was funny while it lasted. You're not funny anymore, Faye. Stop it. Hashtag reality check. I missed everybody's live streams last night, too. I think I fell asleep, like, super early. I was so exhausted. I've been so exhausted. I like sitting at home more than I usually do, and I'm a homebody. I'm one of those people that doesn't really like to leave. But now that I kind of have to stay at home, and I've been home, I'm exhausted for some reason. I haven't done anything. Do the dishes and I need a nap. Like, why? Alright, I will add your channel. So I will make sure to leave chat up for that. And thank you for joining. And if you do come back, let me know. And maybe later on when Mom isn't fishing, she can go live later too. Or we'll plan something. I'll let y'all know. It has been fun crafting with you. Why do they flip over like that? Stop it. F. I like the F color. Shimmer, shimmer. Beautiful. Goodness, goodness, goodness. More colors. So much blue. I think my next one needs to have more than just blue. Shades of blue. Trying to make sure you can still see the beads. I'm not entirely paying a whole lot of attention to the screen like that. Blue. I will have a bodacious crafting day today. I had a bodacious crafting day yesterday. I painted. That video will be up next week. Lots of videos. I think that's the positive side of sitting at home so much. I have like 2 weeks worth of videos preloaded. Getting a lot done. Lots of content. Hopefully it pays off. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I'm at like 96 or something. I don't remember. Last time I checked, I think it was like 90 something. Somebody's messaging me. It's probably a news alert or something if it's making that noise. It's either that or Discord. I don't really go on Discord too much. It itches. It's not Facebook, because I got Facebook up in the background. I can see that from here. I can't load Discord, because then I'll have like a million pop-up chats. Oops. Some of these beads are way off center. Go back on there. I need to do like my measurements today. I haven't done my measurements this weekend for my weight loss. I don't think I've lost any inches or anything. I think I'm roughly the same. A few pounds down, but roughly the same. That didn't stick. What?
It's about lunchtime. Do you want me to grab you anything?
I mean, I have breakfast,
Okay.
but like, I don't know what to have for lunch because I don't have any tuna and I don't have I mean, I really don't have anything pre-made for me. I
Do you
probably need more
want
sticky stuff.
mine or mine not good for you?
Yours has relish. Well, one of yours
No,
has
no, not
relish
my
in the...
tuna. I meant like my, just my, one of my pre-made.
No, we have the same pre-made meals.
Oh, okay.
I don't feel like eating fish or... I mean, honestly, I don't know. Because I'm live streaming now. But like, and Mom's fishing. I was on here talking to Gail and Fupa, and I'm like, I tried to get a hold of Mom all morning, and I don't know where she is. Maybe she's doing church stuff. And I like messaged Mom on Facebook, and I made this really cute like thumbnail for us to go live together and sent it to her and everything. And then like halfway through talking to them, like 30 minutes ago, she was like, I'm fishing.
Do you want just laying that long then? Or are you just gonna skip lunch, wait for dinner?
I don't know how many carbs I've had. I could do like a meal bar, like one of your meal bars.
Where are those? I mean,
In the
fridge.
mini fridge on your side. I'm gonna add some more sticky stuff to my thingy. So that these little beads can stick better to my thing. They give you like this little putty sort of thing. It's kind of hard actually. And you stick the tip, and it sticks in there. My nails are really long. And then the beads stick to that. Oops. But if you put too much on there, then it doesn't come off and stick to the fly paper stuff. Which is about the best way I can describe it. It's like fly paper. Yeah, I can do that. Thank you. I think that's what, like 2 carbs? How many net carbs are in? I hope it's not too many. I don't want to go overboard. I don't usually do breakfast, lunch, dinner. I usually just do 2 meals a day.
You're getting a call.
I am? From who?
Your mom.
Well, I can't answer it.
You want to just hit decline?
Decline and then call her back on your phone. Because I can't use my phone if I'm using my phone for video. Mom, I'm live. She called my phone, or was that... No, Facebook would make a different ring, I think. Yeah.
Here, I don't have her number saved.
Give me a second. I think that's her number. Busy signal.
It's not her number then.
Yeah, it is. 804. I don't know. Unless she's trying to call multiple people or call me more than once. Oh, wait. Was that a message? Does she text? Why are you texting me? I'm on Facebook. She knows I'm on Facebook. I always have that up. Despite being on Lent. I know I'm not supposed to be on Facebook for my Lent. But I've been on it. It's been an oopsie daisy. I was doing good until all this, like, stay at home, and now I'm staying at home staring at the TV screen, and I'm just like, okay, I need some socialization. Facebook's all I've got. Sorry for you. I'll do better next time. When there's not an international crisis going on. Did she text? I don't know what's going on.
Yes, but I have to open it, and I don't know if that's going to close the video thing.
I have no idea. Let me message her on Facebook and see if she has Facebook on her phone. I don't know if she's carrying her smartphone with her or her slider. She has 2 phones. It shows that she's on.
There you go. I sent her a message saying to call this one.
Hey. You there?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Oh, I need to turn this up. This is low. Hey, I'm live on Facebook or YouTube. What you doing?
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, I was getting ready to go live.
Okay. I mean, I can change my title and stuff, or I could stop this and I don't know how to do StreamYard and stuff, but I figured out how to get my my stream code for my OBS. I've been doing diamond art. Somebody bought me a diamond art kit for Christmas.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're going live, I guess, how do I connect to your thing?
Go. I'm not sure. Let me, hang on. I think I have to send you a link
A link?
to your email or something.
I'll send it to a Facebook chat if you can do that. Because I've got that pulled up behind everything. I'm just gonna have to, like, I don't know, show the StreamYard or whatever. That sounds like my dryer. This is zoomed in a lot.
Hang on, let me put my clothes in the wash.
Alright. Well, let me know. I'll just put the phone down for a second. I got you on speaker.
I gotta figure out how to add you. I've added people before, I just can't, I'm just trying to remember again.
Okay. I've never used it. I mean, I signed up for an account on there just in case. And it's supposed to I signed up for an account on StreamYard just in case. I didn't know if I needed one. I've never used it before.
I don't know. I can tell you what code I'm using. Hold on, let me enter the broadcast and see if it tells me to add somebody.
Okay.
Alright.
I can send you my email for my account on there if that's needed, or I don't know. Let me message you
Yeah,
that.
it's saying invite, so
Is it just like by a link, or how is that done?
it's like HTTPS.
Yeah, it's a link.
Backslash whatever, StreamYard.com backslash 2SKKAF and lowercase 7EJB.
Alright, go back over that.
Okay, HTTPS
Oh.
semicolon backslash
Uh-huh.
StreamYard.com
Okay.
backslash 2 S as in Sam,
Uh-huh.
A as in Karen, K as in Karen, A as in Apple, F as in Frank, 7, E as in Elephant, J as in John, and B as in Boy.
All lowercase?
Yep.
Okay, entering broadcast studio as a guest. No mic or cam access. I don't know how to allow that. Let me...
It should say allow it. It should pop up and just hit allow.
Top right, by the star, so a little bit to the left, right there.
Oh, always allow. Done.
Try again.
It probably won't do it because I'm on OBS too. How many things can use my microphone?
Using the camera.
Oh, it may need to be reloaded, so maybe just refresh it.
I'm trying. I'm learning.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Any other device using your camera and mic aren't gonna work.
Crud. Well, at least my mic is working. I can edit my avatar. Let me upload an image.
Oh, you're not gonna be there?
I mean, I can upload an avatar. I've got, apparently for some reason it's got, since I'm using OBS, it won't let me use my camera on here too for some reason. Let me find a picture of me. There's me.
What's the site called again? StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard. I mean, I can try and use Michael's camera on his phone, but he needs to charge his phone too, so he's got to bring the charger back in the room.
Hold on, I'm trying to look at something.
I've,
Let's see.
ah! Let me turn my sound down. That was all in my head. Yeah, go that way. No, I didn't. I didn't hang up. I'm here. I'm editing my OBS. If anybody is on my live stream, please be patient for a second. I am editing my OBS. I'm going to put me up here, I guess, and put this.
There should be a way to output OBS to that StreamYard. That's what I'm looking for.
I don't know how to do OBS to StreamYard. I would need... I don't know. Remove. Yes. Alright, so we're going to add... I'm going to set this as a separate window. I'm going to add this as a window capture. Did you get the image that I made for the thumbnail? I sent it to your Facebook. All you gotta do is... Oh, yeah, I don't know how to do that with StreamYard. Let me see if I can... I'm gonna blow up your image on this side with you chitty-chatting. I can see you. You're playing with your hair. Stop it. Alright, I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna move this. Ugh, not you. Why does this click on random stuff? You're so dumb. Do you have anybody else to add to StreamYard, or is it just us? Okay, Gail was on earlier on her other channel, and she stopped by and said hi to me. Yeah, I thought that was sweet. So I'll put me up in the corner there. I can't think of anybody, but I am live on my channel. Let me flip over to my live streaming so I can see. Hi, Chris. How are you? Chris Cook says, stop by, dropped a like. Hi to everyone in here. Yeah, I'm going to dual stream with you. That way, and I'm going to change my title and stuff so that they know who you are and everything, if I know how to do that. Edit. There we go. Oops. Sure. Alright, I'm going to change my thumbnail to this one. Save. And I don't know if I can send you an image of... Chris, this is my mom. I don't know if you have her added too. It's Valerie Reese. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to send you a picture. I know I sent it on Facebook. Alright, I'm minimizing this so I can see this. I'm pulling this up so I can see this. Boom, I've got like a million things going on over here. Haha. Craziness. Sure. I can. I do it all the time. I can view one person's video while I'm editing my own and uploading and doing all that. I do it all the time. Okay. Chris says hi, Mom. Hopefully you guys can still see the diamond art. Maybe, let me check and see if the light is too bright. No, I think the light actually helps. I am doing letter F on my diamond art. Let me see if I can zoom in so you guys can see it better. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There we go. Yeah, I got my AC on, but if I didn't have my AC on right now, I would be crazy sweating or something. This room back here gets hot so quickly. It's like no circulation. No? Yeah, I was telling everybody, like, I was on for, I don't know, maybe like an hour, half an hour now. And Fupa and Gail came in, and I was like, I've been trying to get a hold of her. I don't know where she is. And then you were like, I'm fishing. And I was like, oh my god, she's out fishing. Yeah. I wonder if I take my video off of my OBS, my display, or my video capture here. Let me remove that.
The closest thing I've seen, somebody mentioned something about a virtual camera as the output to that, but I'm still trying to look at how to do that.
I'm gonna put me up in the corner here like this. Oh, look at me editing, look at me editing. Okay, StreamYard. Let me see, how do I edit camera? Standard definition,
Maybe
Logitech.
click on the camera source.
Yeah, it would be the Logitech. That's that one up there. I took it off of OBS. So the headset and the camera should be connected. It's not starting cam. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna see if I can share screen. Maybe I can do this. No, this thing's not letting me do anything. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, this. Yep. Now my Logitech's not working. It's turned off. Thanks, Chris, for joining us. Chris says he's got to go. Much love. I'm not seeing it. I can't get my camera to work for some reason. I'm trying everything to get my camera to work. I'm not seeing your chat. I've just got mine, but I've got both chats side by side right here so I can see them on my screen.
The saying is holding in yesterday for cooking. He built spikes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We built a little park to go fishing with, and he's very creative, and I love it. And Cookie,
That sounds awesome.
cat, where the dog? Cat.
It's in the back.
And he has a little, that one foxes
Aww.
for Cookie. He said they don't have the coronavirus in Australia.
Oh my goodness.
You'll be safe out there if you're going to work.
Shh.
It's a weekend here, so I don't have to work. We took the boat out this morning the first time this year and got out on the lake a little bit. It was a little chilly. Fish weren't biting, but we had fun anyway. At least we got out of the house. I've been working from home for 2 weeks now. And it doesn't mean I don't go out. I still go out if I have an appointment. There we go. Hi, cat.
Trying to get this thing to work here. It's driving me insane.
Cookie is the cat. I thought that, but Cookie is the cat.
Aw.
So I'll have to go check it out.
A little bit more.
For the live stream, I'll check out and see.
I'm trying.
Cookie will make video.
You know what?
So I
There.
There.
Yeah. But yeah, it was our first time on the lake. I mean, there were a messload of boats. We didn't catch any fish, but there were a lot of people on the lake this morning. Actually, surf crazy and looking for something to do and figured the lake would be a safe place to pack up fish and
Okay.
didn't have to go near anybody to launch our boat because we have a private boat launch.
Yeah.
For our neighborhood, but nobody else was there, so we didn't come in contact with anybody, and no boats get close enough to you.
Well, our neighbors at the end of the road had a block party.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Iron Fire Horse.
Hi, Iron Fire.
And Patty P.
And Pat.
P is in the house. Hi. How y'all doing today? Have a good day, Mark. Be safe out there.
And we're dual streaming, by the way, so on mine you can see my diamond art a little bit better. That's what I'm working on.
Yeah, you can't see it at all on this one.
Yeah.
But,
This is actually fun to do. I'm going to buy more of these.
yeah. So what have you all been doing? Are you staying inside away from people and stuff?
Yeah, there's not a whole lot to do over here. The boys are playing video games. Even Michael's in the front room playing video games, and I've been back here working on my art and stuff like that. I did painting one of my mugs. Actually, I can probably show you one of my mugs.
You're saying you're echoing, but I don't hear an echo.
My llama mug.
Mama.
It's hard to see.
Do you hear an echo?
I don't hear an echo.
Right, she's saying you're echoing. Patty, do you hear an echo?
You turn me down. I can turn me down. How's that?
Is that better, Larry? If I'm looking over here, it's because I have my second computer set up over there and I can see the art work on it.
Yeah.
If you go to Ariana Florence, if you can pull the two screens and my wife go through the screen, she said it seems better.
Okay. Yeah, I turned my mic down too. Ooh. I'm hearing you on yours.
But we're live streaming on both channels at the same time, which is weird, but she figured it out. I don't know. So Irene said she was in isolation, but parents are praying my youngest daughter home. How is your daughter?
Mm.
They're not talking, so she can't say.
Oh, I'm not talking right now. I think I'm echoing off of yours. You're like your computer.
Is my volume too high?
I don't know. Do you have a headset?
Yeah, but it won't work.
Oh.
I think that's higher. And this one, the volume is off. So this one doesn't have volume at all.
Okay. That should be fine.
It's not too going on. The landlord kicked her out even though she had the right one.
That's horrible.
Why would they do that?
That shouldn't be allowed.
Maybe you can help each other out. That's here.
Hey, pet. Hey, chick.
Good morning. Do you want to live stream with us?
Yeah, join stream.
Amen.
I would love it.
Yeah, you gotta stream on my channel and stream on yours going simultaneously.
Oh, I like that word. Simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
That's a big word.
Dark Angel says a quick remedy.
That's Michael.
Can you mute your mic?
That's right.
What?
Kyle, watch
So
this
can you
one
mute your
now.
mic real
Hi,
quick?
Kyle. How you doing this day? We got bored of not being around people, so we thought we'd throw a chat up there. Karen's in the house. Hi, Karen.
Audio input for OBS?
My desktop's probably low. There, desktop audio. I turned it up.
Yeah, I had a great time on my vacation. The only thing is I came back with bot flies. If you don't know what a bot fly is,
They're gross.
now Google that because I got bit the first day I was on my vacation down in Belize. I got a bite on my right knee, bite on my left, bite on my left leg. I thought it was just like a mosquito bite or something like that, but we had been hiking in the jungle and it was very, very cool. But when I came home, it never healed. So I went to the doctor and someone suggested that I tell them it was bot flies. And then he sent me to a surgeon and the surgeon had to remove them. Now I'm healing up and it feels so much better. I was in so much pain from these bites. I'm telling you what, and the bot flies, I guess they eat your tissues or something. So they were like, one was in my knee and one was in my leg and they were eating on me. And it caused a whole lot of pain. It really did. Sometimes I wouldn't feel any pain. I don't know, maybe they were sleeping. But then, if I was like, I could even be driving and I'd get like sharp pain shooting through my legs or shooting through my knee. And it was terrible.
Ugh.
So now that they're removed, it's so much better. It feels so much better.
That sounds like a horrible experience.
It was awful. And the doctor wouldn't let me watch when he was removing them because I wanted to videotape it to put it on YouTube. And he was like, no, I don't think that's a good idea. And so he said, like, I would try to sit up to look. And he was like, no, lay down, lay down. So he had like froze my legs, put the stuff that will freeze your leg and whatever, and I could feel him digging in my leg. It was like awful. And then he was like, okay, I'm done. And I said, well, what was it? And he's like, a bot fly. I was like, I said, well, can I videotape? And he's like, no, lay down. So it would have been viral. That would have been cool if he'd have let me do it. But no, he was like all concerned I'd probably pass out because it was gross. But I went back for a checkup Friday. Everything is fine. It was painful. It really was painful. So I don't recommend that to anybody. I do recommend, however, Belize because Belize was awesome, even though I got the bites and, things happen. I say it's part of the adventure. I have a
life. Yeah.
Pet says he hates creepy bug things. I do
Aw.
too, when they're living inside your leg and they're eating you from the inside out.
You can't tell he hates creepy bug things. Have you seen his videos? They're all creepy bug things.
That's right. That's right.
Hmm.
But the jungle was awesome. We went on a morning hike. I guess we got there around 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Well, of course, we had a guide take us through, and he was telling us about the different trees and plants. And we were looking for monkeys, and we were looking for jaguars because there were jaguars here, but we never did find any. Oh, Pet doesn't.
It's chick.
Oh, yeah, I can understand that. Not much for too many creepy bug things. Is if they stay off me, it's fine.
I lost a bead.
If they're on me, like one day I was sitting on the porch in our cabin, and the one of the guys that was working in the on the sand, they was raking the sand and stuff, and he came up to me and he's like, um, he said, "Have you ever seen a vine snake?" I think he called it a vine snake. And I said, "No, why?" And he's like, "Because there's one right here. You want to see it?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I walked over, and it was inside of like one of those torches that they put on the sidewalk, along the sidewalk,
Oh goodness.
hanging out. So you could see its head and its tail, but their body was going through it. And I was like, okay, so I'm videotaping and everything. And then it came out and it started coming towards me. I was like, oh no, I'm done. So like I was up on that porch and out of the way. I was like, no, I'm out of here. Sorry.
No
So-
way. Uh-oh.
Oh, Iron Firehorse told Pet he was a monkey. Oh, you have a monkey. No, I don't have a monkey. Oh, Pet monkey. No, but we were going into the jungle. I think she's talking about you, Pat.
Ooh.
But we were going into the jungle to try to find monkeys and jaguars because that was a jaguar preserve. I'm kind of glad they didn't, like sneak up on us or something. We did see prints from the jaguar. And we did saw some scratch marks in a tree where the jaguar was marking its territory, which was pretty cool. I think there's some monkeying around. I think there's some monkey business going on here.
Hey, we're the monkeys.
I got Virginia Helton from Alabama. Hi, Virginia. How are you today? Are you new to my channel?
Hi, Virginia.
I don't recognize you, but welcome.
Hi, Virginia from Virginia.
Yeah, we're from Virginia.
We are
It's
in Virginia.
Fariana on the other side here. We're just kind of hanging out and
Doing our
wasting a little
thing.
bit of time because we've been cooped up, even though I did kind of get out on the lake this morning. Al, you drove a Jaguar with Prince. Not Prince Charles, because he's got the coronavirus, y'all.
Oh my goodness. Has there been an update on that?
No, I haven't heard anything.
Oh,
Well, welcome, Virginia. I'm glad that you stopped by. I hope you hang out with us for a little while. So anyway, we're going into the jungle, and we get to like a back section. He's showing us all kinds of bugs and
you.
stuff like that. Mr. Rogers has it too. Oh my gosh.
I thought Miss.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Huh. That's sad. There's somebody from our church has it, but we haven't had church services in 3 weeks now, so it's not something that we're going to catch, but it's sad because it's hitting close to home now. Prime
We've-
Minister of England has it.
We've had our first case in this area. A 30-year-old man. He went to New York and came back and caught the virus and had the virus. I'm like, why would you come back here and bring it to us?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand it. I mean, I'm all for social distancing. I know that if I have to go out to work, I'm working from home. I've been working from home for 2 weeks, but I do have appointments where I have to leave my house. I'm very careful when I do that I go straight to my appointment, be around as few people as possible, and then come back home and work from home again. If I have to run to my office, there's only like 1 or 2 people going into the office now. And that's because they have to do from the office area. But I'm trying to be very careful.
I am
Karen,
too. I still have to babysit and stuff, but I'm down to 1 day a week, and we're down to like 3 kids now because half of them have like allergies or a cold, and we don't want to risk anything.
Karen says they got 30 cases now.
Goodness.
Well, yeah, I have hand sanitizer in my car too. So if I have to pump gas or anything like that, I use hand sanitizer when I get back into my car. I always also have some wet wipes in my car. And I'm trying not to like go to fast food or anything like that. I've actually only been out of my house twice this week. And this morning we took the boat out and went fishing, but we didn't go near anybody. We launched the boat from our neighborhood boat launch. Nobody was around. Went out there. There was thousands of boats. Seemed like thousands of boats out there. Everybody had the same idea, I guess, to get out. But we didn't get near anybody. We didn't stop at any marinas. We just, hung out in the boat for a few hours, did a little fishing. We didn't catch anything, and then came back home, put the boat back up, and Steve's outside washing the boat and playing around out front. So
Playing around.
opening up the pool. Oh, that must be your private pool at home. That's good. Then at least you can, enjoy that. It's a little chilly here yet. The water was registering like 58 degrees from our boat temperature gauge thing. Our fish finder that we have registers the water temperature.
Yep.
But it's going to be like 80 today, but it's been in the 60s and it's going back down to the 60s tomorrow. So, pool party at Kyle's once this is over. Heck yeah.
Where's Kyle?
I'll go. Kyle's down south somewhere. Kyle, are you in Texas? I know a lot of Tack and Brenda's friends are in Texas, and Kyle came from Tack and Brenda. That's where I met Kyle. And the toilet paper. We're on our way.
I'll be ready for a bathing suit for a pool party soon enough. I'm still losing some pretty decent weight.
We just need to ask ourselves, did you have a good life when you died? Enough space to move on. I can say yes.
No, probably not.
I've had a pretty fun life. Yeah. Well, I mean, the last 20 years have been fun. I'm not sure about before then. I'm in Virginia, and Fariana's in Virginia. We live for
Oh, I'm not getting any sound.
listen.
There we go.
There, I'm back. You're back. There we go.
Okay. I was like,
Grace-
did I
oh.
freeze or did you freeze? I don't understand what
I
happened.
think we both froze.
I was like, do I have too many things?
Paper today.
Oh.
Yay, toilet paper.
Yay. We're stocked up. I don't need any more.
Yeah, we're pretty stocked right now. The little things in life. Yeah, I mean, this whole getting you to appreciate the little things in life, like going to visit somebody. Just think about, I read this somewhere on Facebook or something. It said, if you think it's bad being stuck in your house, think about how senior citizens feel in a retirement home or a nursing home when nobody comes to visit them. Just think of how they feel now.
And their whole day has to be scheduled. You have to schedule seeing them and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right now, but think about them day to day, all the people in retirement homes that nobody ever came to visit them before,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it kind of gives you an idea what they go through sitting lonely all the time. So, kind of makes you appreciate how they feel, and maybe you could do something about that. Maybe visit a nursing home once a month or something.
How do you become a volunteer to visit a nursing home, though?
I think you would just go up to the nursing home. I remember when I was in like Girl Scouts or something, we visited a nursing home one time and sang or something. I don't remember what we did, but I remember going up to a nursing home. Now, I know there's a nursing home that 2 years ago at Christmas, we went up there with some Salvation Army Christmas stockings and let the residents stuff stockings with us. We brought everything, and we just let them help us stuff them. And they enjoyed that. And it gave them something to do.
It's a fun activity.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Maybe we'll do that again this year. I don't know around here because we're so far out in the country, but we can find a place to do that. That would be cool.
Buffer mania, probably.
So anyway, when we got to the jungle, we got like a mile or so in. We were by a creek, and the guide must have known that there were monkeys up in the tree across the creek area. So he was saying, "Do you see him? Do you see him?" And we're like, "No." And so we had to zoom our camera in, and our camera has a pretty good zoom. So we zoomed our camera all the way over to where the monkeys were, and we're able to see them. But we were like, "Can you make them come over here? They're too far away." But of course, he couldn't. So we continued on our path, and we ended up, there was a monkey in a tree right over our heads. So we did actually get a really close up of a monkey, which was so very cool.
That sounds awesome.
Pet and Chick said we should be visiting nurses at their homes. They might be busy at the hospital.
Lordy. You know what really made me sad, though? I saw a video of a little boy running up to hug his parent, and his parent's a nurse, and the parent had to kind of go like this. Like, that's really sad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but she's protecting him.
Yeah.
They should have that conversation with him that when mommy comes home, you can't hug her right away, but when she gets her shower, then you can go and hug her.
Yeah. They don't understand.
Yeah. Iron Fire says you can volunteer anytime, but now I don't know. No, now you can't go at all because my mom is in like assisted living. She's 86. They have told them they can't go in there. My sister brings her food because she has a kitchen and she fixes her own food and stuff. So my sisters that live close by to her, that's up in northern New York, will cook for her and bring it to her and put it in her freezer. And now they can't go in, so they've stocked her as best they can. So my sister Patty said that she's going to go, like, because she's on the bottom floor, like knock on her window and slip stuff through the window for her. Because Patty doesn't go out anyway. Patty's pretty much a homebody too. Mom's 87, she says. Well, I missed a year somewhere. Dang it.
Oh, you're not the favorite child? You don't know her birthday?
She just had a birthday in March. So, yeah, New York's a hot spot, but they're in northern New York, all the way up the top. The city is what's having issues right now in New York City, and they're quite a ways from the city. So, they're not doing too awful bad up there. They have 1 or 2 cases, I think, in the neighboring towns. Why no vids, Miss Patty? Because her sister Beth wasn't up there to encourage her.
Patty's my aunt.
So, yeah, and even because they have a community washer dryer where my mom stays, and they don't even want my mom doing that. My sisters don't. They said she can slip her laundry out the window. Patty will take it home and do it and bring it back so that she doesn't have to go and, like touch the wash machines and stuff, because other people are coming in to visit other residents and you just don't know who's coming in,
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like, I mean, there's people there that can help them, but they're pretty much independent up in that housing area or apartments or whatever it is. I don't know how many people have died at the hospital 5 blocks from me. Um, I don't know. Have anybody died in Virginia?
I think we were in the teens for that. Last I checked, it was 9, and then it went up last night. So let me check. I know there was the first infant death in like Illinois or something.
Oh,
Let me see if I can pull that up. Let's go to here.
thumbs up. But if you all are on my video, you better be thumbsing up. I think I got some suntan from this morning.
22.
Do it look like I have suntan?
A little bit. You're reddish.
Windburn.
22 deaths in Virginia so far.
Oh, that's too bad.
But it's just recently hit us in the past week or two. I mean, our numbers are going up real quick.
I know there's a facility, a medical facility, like a urgent care that has to shut down right now because there were 2 people in there with the coronavirus.
Yep.
So they're going to disinfect them Monday so they can open back up.
Yeah, they shut down Philip Morris because of that.
Yeah, I when I'm up there, I'll record stuff for Patty and I put it on my channel. Yeah, you really got to wash your hands a lot. Irene says she has to go to laundromat.
Patty could have a whole channel on like stitching and knitting, and it would be like
Yes,
really
cross stitch,
crafty.
kind of cross stitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just make sure you bring some sanitizer with you and wash your hands, or maybe gloves because you got to push all those knobs and touch those handles and stuff. Well, if Patty lived closer, we could do some videos together, but she's a long way from me. Irene says she's been hanging out with her girlfriend in the Netherlands. I can't even tell you what it's like. People on the street have it, and one
was in her house last week.
That's not good.
Mm-mm. That's terrible.
Yeah, she's a so-and-so, all right. She's a ex-stitcher. So, Pet, have you heard from Granny Monster? Oh, puns. It's not punny. It's not punny, Pat. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I hope Granny's doing okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen her on YouTube in a while.
She's taking a break. She doesn't even know if she's going to come back. She's groovy. He's saying she's groovy. I emailed her, but I didn't hear anything back.
Too much YouTube stress or just life in general?
She feels like life's passing her by and she's missing out on it, so she wanted to live in the real world for a little while.
I can see that.
I live in the real world, but this is fun for me. This is just the way to get out of the real world for a few minutes because I live in the real world. So anyway, when I went to the doctor on Friday, they did my temperature and blood pressure, and they said, "Oh my gosh, you're everything's perfect. You're just awesome." And I said, "Well, of course I am. I haven't been to work in 2 weeks. No stress."
The way you said that, they said everything was perfect and awesome. I was like, of course I am. I'm perfect and awesome.
I am awesome. Yeah. We miss her. I miss her too. I really do. I'll tell you though, I never called the cops on anyone or anything, but if it's like that again when I go, I'm calling the snitch line. I would too. Shoot.
I would.
Yeah.
We should have
People
called it on the party last night.
people aren't taking it serious. I mean, they really aren't. People are going out. They don't act like it's going to affect them or anything. And they were saying on the news the other night, the news channel was saying they're not even going to resuscitate people anymore because it takes 4 or 5 people in the room to resuscitate somebody. And if they have the coronavirus, then they're putting themselves in jeopardy. They said like 47 doctors have gotten the coronavirus from patients, from, resuscitating patients and stuff. And if all of our doctors get sick, who's going to be taking care of us?
And they're denying medical care to people like with Down syndrome and like mental retardation because they probably don't understand really what's going on or the severity. And they're denying them health care right now.
Like if they're sick.
Yeah, I saw an article on that too. Because they don't know how to respond. They can't control their responses sometimes and they can overreact. And the doctors don't want like their equipment pulled off or anything like that.
Huh. I don't know. I haven't heard that. Yeah, it pisses me off too. When people they don't seem to care about other people and they just don't take it serious enough. And that's with everything. I mean, even being out on the lake this morning, we had boats that weren't being safe. I mean, they were coming too close to us, not because of the coronavirus, but because you're supposed to respect other people's space on the water, and you don't keep your boat flying towards somebody. There's plenty of space on lake for people to go around you, and to come that close to another boat and try to wake them and stuff when they're fishing, I just find it unnecessary. I think people need to be more careful. I mean, I'm trying to drive and there's boats all over crossing in front of me, and it's like, really? Why are you crossing in front of me when you see me coming?
It's
You
a
know,
lack of respect, I think.
it totally is a lack of respect. So, I mean, I don't get why people have to be that way. Pat and Chick said they haven't left the house for weeks. I will honestly say I have. Um,
I have to
I've
go to the store.
I've had to go twice for work projects I've had to leave the house to do, but I only came in contact with like 3 people each time. So that's kind of why we're doing this today, to see if anybody wanted to come and hang out a little bit and
Socialize.
socialize.
Yeah, even my doctor's appointment next Tuesday is going to be via computer, and that's a first for me.
I'm not bored. I'm really not. Working from home, I've been so busy working. I mean, I start working at 8:30 in the morning, and it's 5 o'clock. I'm just trying to wrap up and get things done. I take a break for lunch, but I have to get right back at work. So it's kind of like the same thing, except for I don't have that hour and 15-minute drive home and to work and home.
And she gets to sit on Facebook calling me all day.
Well, I do have Facebook Messenger, and I have a portal. So we do have the portal running, but I am working. Really, I am. So sometimes I have to turn them down when I have phone calls I have to return or make or whatever. Karen says she has to work all week. Luckily, she doesn't work around too many people, and she's only working a couple hours a day. But just stay safe out there if you have to go to work.
That's good, yeah.
If we all do if we all do at the same time, it could work. But when we all have some mothers running silly-nilly, won't stop the spread. And you're right, it won't. So the only thing we can pray about or hope for or wish for, whatever you want to put it, is that they get a vaccine or they get some kind of cure. They figure it out how to, to stop this rampage.
Or they start fining people that are not following directions and staying home. And
I have a pass. I have a letter saying that I need to go out.
I don't.
Well, from my work, but it's pretty hard for them not to know that I'm a business because my car's logoed. That's why I try not to show my car in any of my videos. I work a few hours a day, what I can at home, but my gig needs to be unseen. So next week, so, well, I hope you have at least a way to get paid. Yeah, I think the government's doing a good job. Um, I don't know Canada, but in the United States, I think the president is trying really hard to do what he can. I'm not going to trash anybody in government or, anywhere because what would we do if we were in that situation? Nobody knows.
I wouldn't want their job.
I wouldn't either. So, I've just got to support what he does. If he makes a wrong choice, anybody could make a wrong choice. It's not a time to be bashing anybody, president wise or whatever. Um, just hope that whatever decisions that he does make bring us in the right direction and help. It's the people that aren't listening and going out and trying to spread this virus. That's the ones that we can say bad things about.
You're
That
not
was
a bad influence.
We could just yell at people acting stupid.
Yes.
Wait, no, create not hate. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, but we can yell at people being stupid. Yeah. Irene said she's looking at them like mass murderers. Oh, good. Canada's paying employees 75% of wages. Steve still has a full-time job. He has to go out of the house, but I've told him to stay out of stores and stuff because he was saying the other day something about uh, that they weren't making coffee inside of the Sheetz gas station. And I said, well, why are you going inside the Sheetz gas station? Bring your own coffee. I wouldn't want to be touching a coffee pot that 100 people have already touched that morning. So do me a favor and, avoid people if you can and avoid touching things. So that way you ain't bringing it home. Hi, CR. How
Hey,
are you
CR.
today? We're just here, just chatting, taking up time
In space.
and space.
3:11. I feel like my mic is touching everything.
Tell him, Pat. I'm going to tell him you said that. I did say it to him, and I said, look, we need to talk about this. And he's like, I understand. He's really making an effort now not to go into stores. We don't want Stevie sick, Scuba Steve. We need to go scuba-ing.
Yeah, but Michael's got to go in people's houses and stuff, and I know they have guidelines. They're allowed to say no to a customer now if they notice anybody is sick or anything like that. But I'm still like, you're still touching, their house and their wiring and their, all their stuff. Like,
make sure he's washing his hands and
he's wearing gloves and stuff.
sanitizer and stuff. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm one of those people. I'm the first to get sick in a house if somebody has a cold. All right.
Irene's saying everybody, I guess in Canada, gets at least 2,000, except people like her. She has to go to the United Way for perks.
That's not fun.
No. I know she struggles.
What I'm worried about is I got a letter in the mail about a month ago saying that they were taking me off of food benefits. And then all of this stuff started going on, and they're like, oh, well, we're not removing anybody, and we're giving everybody food money, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, does that mean I'm getting any money for food to stock up on, or am I booted? I don't know what's going on.
They're probably, as far as Irene goes, they're probably because she isn't paying into the system.
Mm-hmm.
You taxes in Canada? Canada has taxes, don't they? I know down here, if you don't pay in, then you don't get benefits. Or you get very little benefits.
I technically pay in. Michael and I filed together.
I don't know. Well, that's sad anyway. It's the people who really need it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All we can do is hope that the people who still have jobs like us, you know, I'm blessed. I thank God that I still have a job and Steve still has a job. All we can do is try to help out our neighbors and family and whoever that may be in need right now until things get back to normal. And, you know, even after that. Hey, Pet, did you see the video I did on the drone? I just did the drone video, the one that was sent to me that you won. I think I put it out a couple days ago. It's been a long time coming. I should have done it earlier, but I was procrastinating.
I saw it. I wanted you to fly that thing around.
Can you hear the motorcycles?
Yeah.
Pat said hi.
Hi, Pat. What you doing with two computers?
This one's Alicia and I are live streaming. She's live streaming on her channel and I'm live streaming on mine and we're together.
Pat, do you need some help?
Pat, Steve, you come over here and tell them. People here want us round up in the quarantine camp. That's crazy. Oh, God.
Hey, Pat, come help me. I need some help. Just manual labor, it's all it is.
What are you doing? Say hi, Steve.
Hi, Pat.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Alicia. Hi, Iron Fire Horse. Hi, Creative Redundancies.
Yeah, that's what gets me is the head of these companies that are making all the money. That's like Goodwill, and Goodwill is not even a charity.
Mm-mm.
Was private owned, and he's making a big bunch of money.
Where's that diaper?
What diaper pen? Diaper pen?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bye.
Bye. Steve said bye.
Bye.
You can use your boat.
I'll wait outside.
It would help, but we're social distancing. That's good. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he needs a pen. What are you doing, Steve?
It's a guy thing. They always something random to do. Doesn't make any sense to us.
He's building a fire pit. When this is over, we can all roast marshmallows.
That'd be cool.
I think it's hilarious. Usually housing and workers at social assistance treat us like garbage and her constantly harassing us now. They're saying stay away, don't even talk to us. That's just rude. I'm sorry.
That's horrible.
I'm sorry. Irene, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Looking for something?
Here, look in there. Look, see that glass bowl over there?
Yeah.
Get one out of there. That's not a diaper pin, though. A diaper
Safety
pin
pin?
has a
What is
little
it, a
plastic
safety pin?
thing. Yes.
I found it. I got my safety pin. That's what I was after right there. Fixing
Fixing the boat cover.
the engine motor.
I'll bring the diaper pin if Steve picks me up. That's what Pat and Chick said. Picks. Get it? Pick.
How you want to go? You want me to steal a helicopter and come get you?
Let's run the boat up.
That's a fact. I could do that, but it'd take a while.
Oh, he's creating. He thinks you're creating with the string and the thing. He is. He
I am
is.
creating.
CR does a lot of stuff with like strings and
I am creating.
pencils and pens and Anything. We'll do one of those, give me an object and we'll make something out of it.
MacGyver.
Bye. Pet says, hell yeah, helicopter will work.
I'm getting stuck to my paper.
Chopper. Chopper.
Like the one from Ash?
Chick. Chick said it.
Like the one from Ash?
Chick said, come and get him. She's been locked up too long with him. Don't depends have tape. Oh. I don't blame Chick. There's got to be a place to send these guys. She said she'll pack his bags. Fun. Yes, we all need quiet. But see, I'm lucky with Steve because when Steve gets home from work, he falls asleep. So the whole rest of the night is quiet. So if you feed him, do you feed him, Chick? Because if you feed him, he'll fall asleep. And then you can have quiet the rest of the night.
Full belly equals the TV remote is all yours.
Pet said, hey, I'm sitting right here. Feed me. I made shepherd's pie last night. It was really good. I've been cooking a lot because now I don't have the hour and 15 minutes to drive home. I can actually cook dinner. So did y'all see the picture of the tarantula that I saw when I was in Belize?
I saw it.
Yeah, it only works for naps though. He doesn't sleep long. Oh, well, Steve does. Maybe Steve can give him lessons on long napping. But actually, Steve will take like a nap and then he'll get up and get some chips or something and then he'll fall back asleep. So I think it really has something to do with the food.
It's his metabolism. He has to slow down to metabolize everything.
That's right. They have tarantulas in Canada? Or you have them in your house?
Oh, creepy. That's
Guess
too
that-
big.
25 toast beefs? I was totally prepared. Toast beef. Roast beefs? Toast beefs. Must be roast beefs.
Autocorrect.
They have huge spiders. Well, we don't have huge spiders. We have some black widows and stuff, but the tarantula, seeing the tarantula in the wild was pretty awesome. As long as he didn't come near me, I was good. I'm not a big fan of roast beef.
I like it. It's
I
okay.
mean, I'll eat it and everything, but it's not one of my go-to meals. Steve likes it. Steve likes it a lot. Eight-legged monsters on roast beef. Roast beef. Oh, she got them on sale in December. That's pretty cool.
It's a good sale.
I'm not a roast beef fan. I like chicken. Steve's not a big fan of chicken. He likes beef. So I did bake a chicken stir fry that turned out pretty good. Karen says West Texas has tons of tarantulas. Well, you just keep them down there with those rattlesnake people.
Yeah, you can keep those over there.
I don't want none of those either. So we were going to do a canoe trip down the river in Belize. So they always would take like the group that wanted to go on the excursions, and we would meet out in front of like the clubhouse area. So the guide was out there, and Steve had a bright shirt on, and the guide came up to him and said, "Oh, cool! You got a bright red shirt on. The crocodiles love bright red." Steve went back to the cabin and changed. The guy was only messing with him. He doesn't love bacon. What kind of veggies do you like with it? With my stir fry, I use um,
Peppers.
carrots cut real thin. I use peppers. I use broccoli. I kind of used what I had in the house. I had a can with the baby corns and the chestnuts in it. So I used that. And I had some Chinese noodles. So I cooked some Chinese noodles on the side, and then when they were cooked, I mixed it with it with some Kikkoman stir fry sauce. Kikkoman. It turned out really, really good. I bartered bacon for some ibuprofen. You gotta do what you gotta do. Pet said his lion diet is he's lying that he's on a diet.
I believe it.
Lysol wipes for coffee cream.
That's not an even trade.
Hey, if you like coffee, you gotta have cream. Gotta do what you gotta do. I'm almost out of ice cream. That's where the problem's gonna come in. I like my veggies crunchy. In stir fries and stuff, I like crunchy veggies. Steve likes his. Karen said she lost 2 pounds. Woo!
Yay!
It's taking me a month to lose 2 pounds. I keep going up and down and up and down. I guess maybe it's better if I don't have my ice cream.
Well, you can have certain ice creams.
Well, this is low fat. It's no sugar.
Check the carbs too. Carbs is what puts sugar in your body. I eat the Rebel ice cream. That has like 4 net carbs for the whole pint.
She said she bartered a miscellaneous bunch of stuff for $100 to get 4 cartons of smokes. Cigarettes have gotten so expensive. I don't smoke anymore. I used to smoke a pack and a half a day, but I quit in 1999 when I lost my father to lung cancer. He smoked all of his life since he was a child. His dad passed away when he was 7. And his dad's funeral, one of his uncles gave him a cigar. And he said since that day he smoked and stuff. He was passed from farm to farm. His mom had girls and she didn't think she could raise a boy, so she passed him from farm to farm. And I don't know. He didn't have a good childhood at all. Ed saying he lost 100 pounds. He had a bad night at the English poker game. That's the wrong kind of pound.
I was about to say, did he leave check behind as payment or something? I mean,
Oh.
bad pet.
Said I even already had 4 liters of 91% alcohol for cleaning my bong. LOL.
Goofballs.
Yeah, I don't even smoke once in a blue moon because I know the way I am, and if I smoke one, I'm gonna want to smoke more, and I'll be back on having the habit. Steve gets lost going in a circle, so he's probably not coming. He's sorry, chick. We apologize.
Sounds like me. I could get lost in my own neighborhood, and it's literally a circle.
No, I do. Steve knows his way around everything. I mean, he's on the lake going, no, you got to go right. And I'm saying, no, I think I got to go left. And he's always right. I have a bad sense of direction.
Mm-hmm.
I put a Garmin in my car so I can get from point A to point B because I can't find my way to the same place twice. I know Chick's waiting for Steve to pick you up, but I think he's sidetracked. He does get sidetracked. Now, I will tell you that. We can be, like trying to do something and I'm waiting 20 minutes because he's worse than a woman. Oh, did I say that? Because
Only out loud.
my brain was thinking that. Because I don't know. And I just kind of like look at him like, are you ever going to come? Come on already. So, yeah, you'll be waiting a while. Um, Irene's saying she has everything she needs except the washing machine. That's my sister Karen too. She has to go out to do her laundry too.
My washer's working fine, but the dryer I have to put on a lower setting because the timer gets stuck. I think it's the temperature thing.
Keeps turning right. So anyway, we did go canoeing. Oh, Karen said she washed towels in the sink today. Hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. We did go canoeing, even though they told us there were crocodiles in the area we were canoeing in. We said, well, we didn't see any, and they said that doesn't mean they didn't see you. But they said, don't flip the canoes over. If you flip the canoes over, don't move. Just stay there really still. We had to have life jackets on. And don't move so we can come and get you out before the alligators or crocodiles or whatever get you. So, needless to say, every time Steve like shifted, I would say, sit still.
Didn't you hear him? He told you to sit still.
Jump me in the water.
Like, that's it. Next time I'm going without you.
They bleached the sink. I don't use bleach in my house.
I don't like the smell of it.
Not approved. It's dangerous. It's not good for you. If you have asthma or anything, it can trigger an asthma attack. I don't have asthma, but I just can't stand the smell of it.
Oops.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't use bleach, so I haven't really checked to see if there was any in the stores. I do need to clean my bathroom, though. Uses Tide Pods.
Don't eat them.
Don't eat the Tide Pods. I use cheap laundry detergent. Whatever's cheapest, that's what I use.
I use Tide Pods.
They look so tasty, he says.
Oh yes, the delicious blue and red with the white line. It's just absolutely, I can't help myself.
Miss my mouth.
I do that a lot. Probably doesn't help that I have 3 holes in the bottom of my lip.
In my thing, they gave us 2 of these. They gave us 2 of these in Himanasi at the resort we were at in Belize. These were free. They put them in our room because they didn't want you bringing bottles of water. And they didn't sell bottles of water. Hi, Son Lynn.
Hi, Son.
they tried to be as green as they could there.
That's good.
So even like the soap, like the shampoo and conditioner they put in the bathroom, they use these little containers that were usable containers, and they filled those up, and you would just open them and like pour them into your hands. But they refilled them. They were like little wooden containers they put in the shower, and they had them in the bathroom on the sink too.
That's pretty cool.
So Irene's saying she bought 3 things of bleach in December.
It's too much.
Well, then she has them. So she has them, she says.
True.
You have to be smart at budgeting. Even, I try to be smart at budgeting.
I budget the best I can.
Yeah, I mean,
My income's unstable sometimes.
yeah. Irene says she only buys things when they're on sale. And just ironic that the things I bought on December happen to be the things we need now. Well, that's good. Even the Lysol wipes. And I had extra Lysol wipes in my house. I still do. Because I bought like the economy pack with the 3 big containers of it back before all this even started. So, I mean, I have extras because I keep them in the bathroom. And so that, you can wipe the bathroom as you're going along. You don't have to do a deep clean on the bathroom. You just, clean it every time you're in there. Wipe the sink down, wipe the toilet, whatever you need to do. Psychic shopping. Clean the bathroom now, actually. The best sale I got all year was the one at when AC Moore went out of business. I really stocked up on stuff. I mean, I bought massive amounts of yarn. I sent some to my mom so that she could be knitting. And matter of fact, my sister asked her yesterday if she had enough yarn, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I got enough yarn." What she's been doing is she's sitting in there, she's knitting. I did get some puzzles. I bought some puzzles online and had them shipped to her so that she has some puzzles to do.
That's cool.
She likes putting puzzles together, and she was on her last puzzle. So Patty says, I need to get her some more puzzles. And I said, well, I'll get them. I'll just order them and ship them up to her. Let them ship them to her. That way, she doesn't have to, I don't have to ship them.
Yeah.
Now, even if the post offices are going to stay open or not.
I don't have the patience for puzzles. I'm surprised I'm sitting here doing this diamond kit for like all morning.
Right. I mean, that's the best time after Christmas to get stuff. I was hoping to find a Christmas tree on sale after Christmas, one of the artificial ones, because we threw away the one that was in the living room because it's so old and the branches weren't even staying upright anymore. So we said we would use it for one more year and then toss it. And then I said, well, we'll go in the store right after Christmas and get one because they should have them on sale. And we never found one. So that's something we're probably going to have to get next year.
They switch the stock so quickly now between holidays. Like, it could be like the beginning of the year, New Year's, and they're set for like Valentine's and St. Patrick's already.
Right.
So, I mean, trying to find stuff after holidays for sales now is like really difficult.
Right. So Lynn said she thinks that she's thinking about doing latch hook. I like doing latch hook too. I haven't done it in a long time because right now most of my knitting is knitting hats for the homeless. But I did finish a baby Afghan and a little baby hat. Let me show you. Hang on.
Okay.
It's here beside me.
I like latch hook. I've got a couple rugs I've done.
Well, this little baby hat, can you see it? I want to put a little ball on the top, a little pom-pom.
Mhm.
And the baby Afghan matches it. Can you see it?
Mhm.
So I was making this for a friend. Her daughter was having a baby, but then she lost the baby.
Aw.
I'm still gonna, finish this up and put it aside for another baby. But sad. But I'm still knitting my hats, and I'm doing another project, but I can't show it to you because I'm doing a video, and I'm gonna do like a time lapse through the whole thing that I've been working on for a couple weeks now. And then I'm gonna do it as a premiere so everybody can kind of hang out with me and watch me do this project. Fairy Anna's been watching me do it a little bit, watching me because she's been hanging out with me a little bit on the
Facebook.
Messenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Facebook Messenger.
I've been obnoxious for the past week or so on Facebook Messenger. It's the only socialization I have.
Yes, she's trapped like a rat.
It's devastating.
2x4, you would love my design, CR. Oh, cool. Chicken wire and electric ties.
Mm.
Karen said 204K. What is that?
No clue.
Yeah, I'd love it too, Iron Fire Horse. You should do some video so we can see it. The pattern for the baby blanket, I have a book with different baby blanket patterns in it. And I just took a pattern out of the book. Thank you. Karen's having typing issues.
Oh, stretch. Need a drink real quick.
See, I told you. She said, dang, can't type. He's asking if you're drawing.
No, I'm doing diamond art. It's basically, it's like these cut plastic pieces, and it's kind of like, the best way I can describe it is like rat trap paper. It's like sticky paper, and it's like a paint by number. So I'm sticking the little beads to the number that they're supposed to go to. I could probably zoom in a little better on my...
And what's it going to be?
It's a blue dragon. Which is hard to show you. I don't know if I can even show you my screen. 'Cause I got so many things running over here. I don't have an image, unfortunately, of it, I don't think.
Can you pick it up and hang it in front of you? Or will the beads fall off?
No, the beads are glued on there. But it's so pixelated, I don't think you'll be able to make out the image. It's a blue dragon.
Kinda.
Yeah, like, these are the wings, the white parts, and its head is like this, and its tail's down here.
Yeah, I can see the head.
Yeah.
Full. Irene says she was thinking of painting the walls in her house since housing won't come in there and bugging me anymore. Maybe I can actually make it home. That would be good. Make it you. Make it what you would like. I want to be painting my living room too because they have a green color in there. The house, and I I'd rather have a different color. Steve said I can't do blue, but I'm thinking maybe a tan or something. I don't know. I don't want white, but I don't want green. And I want to put the flooring in too. I want to do hardwood flooring. So that's going to be after all this stuff passes where we can get out and go shopping for paint and stuff. I still have some other projects that I got stuff to do. We have some patio furniture that I need to replace the seats on them. And I have the material to do that. So that's what I'm going to be working on next.
Did
when I
you ever
other
figure out the
projects.
cushions to your bench out there?
No, I don't know how they go. There's cushions. You can just put them on there. That doesn't, I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to it.
Yeah.
So what are y'all doing to keep busy?
Yeah, what's everybody been up to? We haven't done anything really. I've been
I've just,
watching a lot of TV.
I've just been working. He's been backstitching for the last 4 days. What are you backstitching? Plotting world domination.
Same
I'm trying-
thing we do every day, Pinky.
Pondering the meaning of life. Oh, let's see. I would say that Pat is probably plotting world domination, and Chick is pondering the meaning of life. Yeah, that's true. Defeats the purpose if you got to use the same color.
True.
He's backstitching a backpack. Are you showing that on your channel? I know you did a couple of live feeds. I've missed both of them, but I watched a little of each of them. Yeah, I like color in the house. I don't like everything to be white. I like natural colors, like the wood behind me. I love seeing wood in the house. That's why I did the wood wall. One of the reasons I did the wood wall in my office area.
I like crazy colors, like your dad's old kitchen where it was like yellow and green and red, and
Yeah, my mom did that.
I thought
Um,
that was cool.
that she's been trying to finish quilts that she started. Oh, it's a good time to finish projects you've got started.
Oh yeah. I highly encourage that.
Mm-hmm. I've got a quilt I started probably, I hate to say, 30 years ago that I ain't finished because I really don't know how to finish it now.
Yeah.
Patty said, just finished framing my last cross-stitch piece. His name is Jesus, to donate to the church when we finally go back.
Cool.
Cool. Karen's saying she needs some color for her bathroom. Chick is saying she quilts every night, and on some cold nights I even blanket. Oh, that must have been Pat. Oh, she. Oh, Chick slap him. Okay, that's good.
It's a start. We're not all doomed yet.
Iron Fire Horse says she's hiding some of her supplies in case she gets robbed.
Oh,
So,
Lord.
Irene, is you put a sign on your door saying quarantined, I have the coronavirus, and nobody will come in and rob you. Stay out, quarantined. No sheet. That is funny. It took me a while to get it, but it's funny.
See what happens when you stay indoors for too long.
I think so. He says, CR said he thinks he's been sewing at least 15 minutes for the last 3 weeks.
Good gracious.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I got a whole bunch of pot holders I need to sew yet. I was making some Christmas pot holders for next year. So my plan is this. I'm
So
going to
I know what
beat
I'm
Tack.
getting for Christmas, huh?
No, I'm trying to beat Tack and Brenda when they come online to raise money for Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Always have something to sell. So I'm going to put some pot holders together and sell them for Black Friday. What do you think? Good idea?
Well, now you're giving away what you're already doing. So now that they're gonna get a head start on what they're gonna do,
Well, she carves. Brenda carves. She does some awesome carvings.
just message her and be like, "Don't watch my live stream today.
She ain't gonna
You don't need
watch.
to know why." I think it's a good idea.
I think so too.
How many
I
more
can give you
eyes?
a sneak peek if you want to see them. They're beside me. Some of them are stitched already and some aren't. I had to move them off this table. I even revised my sewing kit now. One of them. Well, that's good. I need to, well, I have been trying to clean the sewing room up because, or this craft room, because it was the last room I cleaned when we moved in here because we had all this extra mess we didn't know what to do with, and it all got shoved to the back, and this room is in the back of the house. So I had to kind of go through. I put a lot of the stuff that I got from AC Moore. Like I bought like coloring books. They had coloring books for 10 cents. I bought everything they had, and I went to like 3 different stores, and I had like a bunch of color books, like stacks of color books. So I put those up in the attic in plastic tubs so that hopefully nothing will get into them so that they're not sitting back here in the craft room for a year.
It's a good idea.
I was sick for 3 weeks. My doctor told me to self-isolate.
I think I'm missing beads.
Pat said them too. No tests, no 811.
Here it is.
No answer at 811. That must be our 911.
Yeah.
I don't want to get a test. If you have a fever, they say you have to have a fever and cough and like hard to breathe, and that's symptoms of the coronavirus. I have like sinus dripping in my throat, and that makes me cough a little bit, but I have no fever or anything else like that that goes with that.
I don't want to get the test done. I heard they like it's worse than the flu. Like the flu, they'll swab here. I heard they go all the way up.
Yeah,
Like no, thank you.
no, it's 811, and it gets bad, I guess, call 911. They say out of 10 tests that they do on people that are showing symptoms, only one is positive. Well, that's a good thing, though. I mean, I hate for them to waste their tests, but it's good that these people don't have it. Oh, 811 in Canada is the COVID-19 hotline.
Ah,
We don't have one, I don't think.
I don't
Do
think
we?
so.
He organized a sewing kit and has many compartments for thread, webbing material, sewing needles, buttons, spools, and such. That's pretty cool. I just have a plastic one. You know what I did? I used an old tackle box, and I use that as I actually bought it for a sewing kit. I use it for a sewing kit. Oh, I believe 811 is real. I just, I, we don't have it here in the US, I don't think.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Let's call it and see.
How about no?
If things are really out of control, call 1011. All right. You get that one?
What's 10:11?
I don't know.
My bedtime?
311 is the snitch line.
Uh.
11 to find out the number for 911. 411 is information. 411 is information on if you need help with something like shelter or something like that, then you dial 411 down here. A VHS holder. Gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, why waste all this stuff that's irrelevant now? VHS holders, use them for something else. I mean, why not?
Mm-hmm.
CR is very creative. He can, he uses a lot of things. I don't know, he's just got a really creative mind.
You can see the genius at work sometimes. It's pretty cool.
211. 211 is their info helpline. Ours is 411.
I think in the UK they have to dial like a whole series of numbers, don't they?
I don't know.
It's crazy how it's not universal like that.
Yeah, that is weird. I think 911 is pretty universal. Dang, it's 4:42 already.
Yeah.
Spent too much time out on the lake this morning. The day's gone.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
111. One of the loneliest numbers you'll ever know.
One is the lonely. Okay. Am I off camera?
No, not really.
Okay.
Which is weird too, because why do landlines and cell phones have different numbers for like 911? What's the cell phone number for 911? Is it still 911?
It is on my phone. I also have a button I can hit that'll do an emergency call.
Hmm.
I don't know how everybody else's phone is.
I don't either. Hey, what's for dinner? What's for dinner, everybody?
We're supposed to be doing spaghetti, but I don't see myself getting up and cooking anytime soon.
Why are landlines called LAN? Why not landlines? They are landlines. I just pronounce funny. Chicken Alfredo. Karen says chicken Alfredo.
That sounds good.
Good. It's landlines. It is. But I have like this weird pronunciation of all words because I'm blaming it on my mother. My mother used to make up words.
Potato chips.
Data.
Potato. There's no T, it's a D. Potato.
Man. Sunland said they're making their own pizzas. That sounds good too.
Mm-hmm.
We could make pizza. We could do pizzas. I have leftover Chinese. We ate the leftover shepherd's pie for lunch. Pizza sounds good though. Pat and Chick said their grandmother used to say wash.
Wash.
Yeah, wash your hands. Go wash your hands. Toad chips. Toad chips. Potato chips.
Potato chips.
Patata.
Patata.
Patata. Potato chips.
Yeah, she says potato.
Sofa. We say sofa. With toe jam. Potato chips with toe jam.
Is there any other way to have them?
We say sofa instead of couch. We say couch. We say sofa.
I say both.
Yeah.
I say Coke. I don't say cola or soda. It could be a Pepsi. It's still a Coke.
Mm-hmm. Soda. Soda.
I mean, if I'm ordering at a restaurant, I'll ask what sodas they have.
But my mom writes poetry, so she does it on purpose a lot of times. She'll just make up a word.
Like Shakespeare.
Some of her stuff is pretty funny. Pop. Canada calls it pop, like soda pop.
Pop.
Soda pop. That was out of The Outsiders. That was the guy's name in The Outsiders. Soda pop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't soda pop very often. Where are you from, Somlin?
I like how the UK has crazy words for stuff that we say, and they think that we say stuff funny.
Cat and Chick say, if I say soda, they ask what part of the states I'm from. Buy some cherry pop. I want a soda on my sofa. Don't spill the soda on your sofa.
Oh, that would be bad.
Oh, Somlin's in Coatesville, Pennsylvania.
That's not too
From
far.
us. Yeah. Oh, Firehorse said she's got to run. Bye. Thanks, Irene, for stopping by.
Bye, Irene.
Love you. Take care. They say ginger in Scotland for pop and crisp for chips.
Yeah, crisps.
Ginger. Ginger is pops, like ginger ale, I guess. Thought a ginger was a redheaded person.
Ginger beer.
Yeah. Love you too. Bye, Irene. It's Cat and Chick said bye, Irene.
Bye,
When's it
Irene.
called Good Night, Irene, or something?
I think so. Ooh. That's not good.
Love you too. Good night, John Boy. Oh.
Oh, stretch. Like hunched over this thing.
Nobody's on your channel? Or did you shut it off?
I have 2 concurrent viewers and looks like 2 likes so far on mine, but I've got nobody chatting.
Oh.
So, and I'm probably, no, you're probably one of my viewers. If
So
you've got it up.
Next day, it goes, good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. That's the song. I knew there was a song. Something about good night, Irene. Church cricket. All right. We've been on for an hour and a half.
Yep.
You've probably been on your channel for like 2 hours or something.
Yeah, I could probably do to stand and stretch and probably figure out dinner and
Yeah. But we'll probably cut it short. Old song. Like I want to say maybe 1940s.
sounds about right.
We love the wheels off your mothers. We love you guys too. You're welcome. We're glad you came and spent the afternoon with us.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Maybe we can do it again if we stay quarantined up here for a while. I so had a great time reconnecting with y'all here. Thank you, CR.
Thanks, CR.
Those were the days, my friend. That was like Carol Nat Burnett or something, wasn't it?
I don't know.
For the days. He's still waiting for Steve.
Keep waiting.
Pick me up, Steve.
You'll be
Bye,
there a while.
Karen. Bye, Patty. Take care, everybody. Bye, Son Lynn. Y'all be safe out there. We'll tell Steve you're still waiting for him. Outside alone in the rain. Singing in the rain. Just singing in the rain.
Oh, what a glorious feeling.
I'm happy again. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.